Carolina at unranked Florida State.
Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Florida State Seminoles. Restate the state, Paul again, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Catching up with the Seminoles head coach pregame, Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Back to you guys.
Holly, we'll see how they adjust. Tar Heels kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will take the field first. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. Here in his senior year, hoping to make it his most productive yet. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Grabs it in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Running inside. It's Cooks. Turns it on at midfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Noles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense...
There he goes! Touchdown, Seminoles! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Oh, shit.
They're on the board first here in the season opener.
You just cannot draw up the start of a season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year and quick fire. You're down the field, scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tar Heels offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here's a guy who's going to have to make some plays at wide receiver in this one. He is a guy that they are very excited about making big plays in this offense. Quarterback and running back
The
set up in the
UTEP transfer, Steve Workman, will get the first carry here.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
I got Henry down in the slot.
Looking to pass. It's in goal.
UTEP. Former Bullet that call
He
winner.
snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And of course, there's the most important transfer.
Wow, the running back there showing his skill set is able to rip off that one for a first down.
Sophomore red
Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some road. And the defense makes him play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Zings it complete to the right. He was fighting his way toward those.
That's what Henry can do that Lone couldn't.
And listen, 3rd down and long is such a hard spot to be in. That's what defenses want offense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Just got rid of that one.
That was a wrong
Sometimes
touchdown.
you know as a quarterback, I got to scramble. I get outside the pocket. Nothing's there. Live to fight another down. Good job not forcing the football. Incompletion. Move on.
Changing the routes with his receiver. Looking downfield, it's in goal. The quick out. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Wowzers way ahead. Powers through. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a
double Blitnikoff. It's one Blitnikoff and Henry in 2nd place. Lone, both of them transfers on the double cross.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back.
And I stupidly forced it in with my quarterback. Trying to get it to Lone.
Position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Oh, it's picked off. He's knocked down,
take it.
but what a play to come up with the interception. First play of this drive. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game. And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defense. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Back to throw, it's in goal. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field
Thought he was
position
wide
with
ass
the
open.
return.
He was not.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing at the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Noles with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Seminoles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Tough run here, it's Cook. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. He's now up to 70 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here, just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive and finished the deal with a short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score we're trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the ball.
He'll take it himself. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, they get him to the back. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. They had a fantastic offseason, #1 recruiting class in the country, but with that comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this class?
Well, lots of pressure, no question about it, but I think we're in an era of college football where you're seeing more and more true freshmen see the field early and have impacts early and make plays. Think about Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State during their national championship season. These kids are ready to go, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of fans, David, really excited to see what they can do.
Pressure is a privilege. Like when you get elite talent, that's what you're starting to do. Hey, bring them in, develop them, understand. Like that's part of the process that goes with it. But you've been working for this moment. This is what you wanted for the last several years, and you're developing towards. Now you get a chance to go prove who you are.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the change and convert that 4th down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Still looking to his right. Going to try to get it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before
We had an all-time bad start. See if we can get it on the right track.
Because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Back to throw. It's in goal. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
He's changing the play. Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, North Carolina. Timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Just a short pass to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, and this offense within striking distance. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll move the tight end. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Preston. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cooks. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 84 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Off-play action. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This is when the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Complete downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Tar Heels, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Finds his target. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's in goal. Moves to his right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. The hand to the running back. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy...
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UNC! The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown. 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Florida State sideline. This has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. North Carolina will call its second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Keeping his eyes downfield. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well, and they need to keep that up here on this drive, David.
Definitely, and they get the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard to stop it. It takes over, and sometimes it leads to enormous swings.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Caught. Turning it on. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive gain for my offense.
Quick give. Maybe some room here. He now has 74 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air. It's in goal. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Fresh setter downs going to the air. The short hands. It's Cooks. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And it's no good. And the margin is 7 after the miss. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up.
It has to be done. The man has to come off the bench and try to save the team.
Need to kick off this second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The North Carolina
Yeah, I just feel better than left-handed.
Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
Chop, they're bringing the noise on third down at the Dome. Back to pass, it's Silver. Under pressure. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And that's a throw the quarterback, I think, has got to make, right? He's a left-handed quarterback. He's rolling to his left, so this should feel comfortable for him. It just wasn't an accurate throw, and the defense comes away with the pick.
Hines is tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third down, he drops to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Wood. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield. It's in goal. Working that left side now.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Here's some daylight. There he goes. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Now on the move. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And the biggest key for them on this sustained drive has been their ability running the football. And there's nothing more demoralizing to a defense when you know the other team is going to run it and you still can't stop them. And I think if I'm this offense here, I'm finding other ways and other run schemes to just keep giving this guy the football because he is cruising through this defense now.
On the move. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up all. The whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
The keeper on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Run ends there. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Cook. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Makes the tackle.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Seminoles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Here we go, ready. Right at the line. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Noles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground. He's got it again. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give on the counter. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Cook. Lets it fly. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, no! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
On the move from inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Showing the arm strength to the left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Second down, gonna throw it. Got the quick pass.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Calls his own number. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
He'll throw it. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense covering it up and not. Offense get it back. It's a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Dropping back, it's in goal. He wants to take the top off. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And the Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out wide right, it's low.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They'll run it on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. They desperately need to get the score here on third and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his possession game here in the fourth quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
The Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Hits inside, it's Cooks. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. Rid of it on the RPO. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Preston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. The run inside. It's Cooks. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Good timing on the quick out. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Motion from the wideout. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Hands it off. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back.
Ready. Go.
Quarterback keeps it. Inside the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The offense set for a first down play. They'll go to the counter. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. Finds his man on the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Cook. Oh, pressure's coming. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, the coach is going to absolutely give him an earful. You have to understand the situation in the game. I got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We're winning the football game. Ball security. I can't reach that thing. I got to cover it with 2 hands and make sure I don't turn it over. What a big-time mistake.
A run for the quarterback. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Drops back on first down. Turns it upfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw one first. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Defense.
I hate this game right now.
Coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd